All right. So, the new trailer for Blue Beetle has been released, and since I'm not tech savvy enough to actually have the trailer on here, I can at least give you the synopsis of the movie, which was also released. So, the synopsis reads, recent college grad Jaime Reyes returns home full of aspirations for his future, only to find that home is not quite as he left it. As he searches to find his purpose in the world, fate intervenes when Jaime unexpectedly finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of alien biotechnology, the Scarab. When the Scarab suddenly chooses Jaime to be its symbiotic host, he is bestowed with an incredible suit of armor capable of extraordinary and unpredictable powers, forever changing his destiny as he becomes the superhero Blue Beetle. Now, so Marduena is, I believe he is Blue Beetle. He is Jaime. I'm trying. The only other names that I've heard of is George Lopez, who back, I shouldn't say when I was growing up. This was already probably after I graduated high school. He was a stand-up comedian. Maybe while I was still in high school also. He was a stand-up comedian, and then he transitioned to comedic acting. And Susan Sarandon, who's been an acting legend since forever, since the 70s, as Victoria Cord. So she's going to be the villain of the movie, which is going to be interesting because she's the sister of Ted Cord, who is so not a villain. So it'll be interesting to see what her beef is. We know she wants the Scarab, based on the trailer. She wants the Scarab back. Jenny took the Scarab and gave it to Jaime without telling him what it was. Just keep it safe, but don't open it. Which, of course, he proceeds to open it when he gets home, and then undergoes this horrific transformation when the Scarab bonds with him. So, at least he doesn't have to lie to his family that he's Blue Beetle, because everybody knows it. Because this happened in front of his whole family. So they know that he's Blue Beetle, so there's not going to be any drama on that front. Thank you. Because I hate that. I hate unnecessary drama. Superheroes are dramatic as it is. You don't need to add to it. So, so she says that the Scarab belongs to her, which, unless they're seriously changing the backstory and making Ted Cord the first Blue Beetle, I'm not seeing where she claims ownership, because to my knowledge, the Scarab didn't bond with Ted Cord, and he used the Blue Beetle name, but he used tech. He didn't use the actual Scarab because it didn't bond with him. So I'll be curious to see. Obviously, they're changing the backstory because that's not how Jaime in the comics got the Scarab. But it'll be interesting to see how they explain his backstory, explain the Blue Beetle, and obviously they have a lot of comedic moments of him learning how to be the Blue Beetle, which, well, you expect that because let's face it, Iron Man had many comedic moments and he knew what the hell he was doing. So Jaime doesn't. At this point, he doesn't have a mentor. Maybe at the end of the movie, Ted Cord will agree to help him out because, well, his sister is a dick. Um, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fun movie. I'm excited for it. And it sounds like he's going to remain in the DCU because this movie is self contained. So it's highly likely James Gunn even mentions the Blue Beetle. So he looks really good. So I'm hoping that it does well. So it ends up in the DCU because this looks like a fun movie. Um, I believe that is all I have on that. So, if any more news comes my way, I will definitely let you know. And with that, I will see you next time.